Hey guys, Aaron here. I have returned from the Blade Show. It was great. I'm broke as a joke now, but it was great. I learned a lot. I know a lot of stuff that I'm going to do differently next year, but before I get into that, you guys probably want to know what I got. First, I got this signed picture from Arlie Ermy. I saw Gunny there, couldn't pass it up. Got to shake his hand, got to meet him. Been a big fan for a long time. So, first off, I got a CRKT eraser. Not super exciting, I know. But I got this from Chris over at Knife Thursday. Something I've wanted to take a look at and review ever since I kind of see him. It's the Liang Ma design. I'm a fan. I got... This is really neat. I didn't know these existed, but this is a Volcano Knives. I think it's the Volcano or Vulcan. I don't know. But this is Matt Diskin. These are a production knife. It's G10 handles, Aussate steel, but it still has the scale auto feature on it. But it's double action, so I can open it and close it all I want. So this is really neat. I think they're $90 on Blade HQ, and I think for $90 this is a great value. I'll be writing a review on this. So really, really cool. I've been a fan of Diskin stuff for a while, so it's kind of neat to get this. Next up, get out of his little baggie here. I got this little guy. It's the Fellholter little friction folder, and this was part of a trade that I made. This was sort of what evened it up on my end. I don't see myself keeping this for very long. I will probably sell it, but you know, it's kind of a neat little thing. It's interesting. It's made by Fellholter, so that's cool. Next up, I told you I like Diskin. This is the Fire. This is the custom version of Diskin's of this one. But you've got an Elmax steel blade. You have, see if I can get it in focus, Lightning Strike carbon fiber handle scales here, and it's sort of this liner frame lock. It's a bolster lock, but it's double action, so you can open and close it just fine. There's no resistance like there is on a speed safe knife, but then you just slide the scale back and it opens auto. And you just gotta charge the spring again. Really excited about this. I've wanted one of these for a long time, so this is really neat. Next up, a buddy of mine drugged me over to the Bussy sale. They did this thing that was really interesting where they would show the knife, and then they would have little like little packets that had a card and stuff in it, and they would throw them out into the crowd, and if you caught the card, you got a chance to buy the knife. And Bussy makes some of the best fixed blades on the planet. These things are really incredible, and they're handmade basically. But this is the Swamp Rat. It's a nice little fixed blade. I'm going to have some Kydex made for it, maybe pocket carry or something like that. I really like it. They had special show prices for it, so I think it's pretty neat. I need to do some research on it. I couldn't hear the guy. I just heard the price and saw the size. But Bussy's really well known, and they're great blades. So I got that. Next up, and this was kind of an impulse buy, but I've always wanted one, was the Jeremy Robertson or Calaveras Cutlery El Patron. And this is just the drop point blade with the opening hole in S90V. And this is really, really cool. So, really pumped about that. And then the last two were deliveries that I knew I had coming. This is the John Gray Thuck, the Tactical Hunting Utility Combat Knife. And this is a lefty John made for me. Chisel ground, harpoon blade. And this thing is awesome. CTS XHP blade steel. I couldn't be happier with this thing. So, it's got a little blade stick to it, or a lock stick to it, but it's not a, it still needs to wear, and it's brand new. John literally finished it the day before Blade Show, so it's got to break in a little bit. And then lastly, finally, the Grimsmo Norseman Lefty. This thing is absolutely fantastic. I was surprised at the quality of this knife when I got it. I mean, it fires great, and then, I mean, look at that, watch. How many knives do you know that with the detent ball in the blade tang, the blade will fall into the lock? I'm not touching it at all. So this is a new favorite for me. Love this knife. For the price, you can't get a custom knife like this for the price. So highly recommend it. I know they're taking orders for a third run, so I would highly recommend it. So that's what I brought home, guys. I'll tell you that I play. Oh shit! I missed one. This is the Prometheus ready-made flashlight, one of their alpha lights. Really, really cool custom flashlight. Got it from the Prometheus guys. It's all aluminum. I really couldn't be happier. I wanted a custom light, and it is really awesome. So that's cool too. We'll put that there. In addition to this, I placed an order with Chris Reeve for a custom. It's not custom, but I can get exactly the kind of Sebenza that I want. I ordered a large left-handed 21 with a Gabon ebony inlay and a raindrop Damascus blade, which will be like my Grail Sebenza, the one that I will finally keep. And then also, if you guys aren't familiar with Coy, C-O-Y-E, Coy Knives, you need to go onto Facebook and look at their Facebook page. And if I remember, I'll put a link in the description. But they just released their first flipper, which is called the Whiskey. And it is superb, guys. It is amazing. So go check that out. And I got on his list. He's got a couple available, probably not anymore, but he had a couple available, and he said he would make me a lefty. And they're big. It's 4 1/4 inch bladed flipper, and they are absolutely fantastic. So that's what I brought home. That's what I have coming. In terms of stuff that I learned at Blade Show, I learned that a lot of stuff sells the night before to dealers. So if you see threads on the USN of stuff that people have, unless it's lottery or auction, it'll probably sell outside the show. I got skunked on a couple of things I was really trying for. I was one of the first in the door, went straight to the tables, and they were gone already. So people with exhibitor passes that can get in at 7 a.m. can snap them up sometimes, or they sell in the lobby of the hotel after the show. So I'm going to try and get a beat on that next year and get some of the stuff that I had anticipated. And the other thing I learned is bring a lot more money. There's a lot of stuff there, and a lot of stuff that are really great opportunities, and you need to be prepared for that. Also, it's tiring. You got to shout over people. Your throat goes hoarse. There's a lot of people. It can be really chaotic and stressful, and they sort of base the show around weird times, so meals can be irregular. I think I ate a meal a day while I was down there. So if you guys are planning on going, hit me up next year, and we will coordinate some stuff. So met a lot of great people that came and said hi. I'm not going to remember all your names, but if you came up and you said hi to me, thanks a lot. It was great meeting you guys, and I look forward to continued friendship. So that's it. That wraps my wrap-up, rather, of Blade 2013. Really looking forward to using all of this stuff, reviewing it. I think this is a really good practical review. I'm looking forward to this. And these are all kind of definitely stuff that I have wanted for a long, long time. So can't wait to see your comments. And yeah, glad to be home, guys. Thanks a lot. Aaron, out of here.